We are ready to go from Indianapolis, Michigan and Arizona, playing a game to earn the right to play another game. This is the Final Four. Our officiating crew: Doug Sermons, Keith Kimball, Doug Shows. Highly experienced, and two Titans will go to battle tonight. Arizona, an imposing offensive team. Michigan plowed through the Midwest, and we are underway. Michigan controls the tip.
They go Grant Hill right now. Arizona goes, wait a minute. Didn't follow. He gets to the rim.
Cadeau missed it. Mora is there to tip it home.
That's what he does. He creates havoc. Draws two. Bears his backside.
Michigan averaging 87.7 points per game. Arizona at 86.5. It's a miss there by Burries.
Got to force them to use a lot of passes if they can.
Cadeau off one leg, short. And Burries with the board.
They push it, and yet they're really confident in the half court. This kid is so good in the mid-range.
Karchenkov penetrates, couldn't finish it. Off the hands of Pete, and it slips out to Cadeau. Cadeau lines it up. Off the rim.
Nice job screening off Johnson.
This is Pete. He can bring the ball up, be a playmaker at times with his size. Bradley's going to be the key for Arizona. He's got to get paint touches and get opportunities for his teammates.
Swing it. Pete one-on-one with Mara. Kick it off. Karchenkov penetrates, and he's fouled.
Drives. He is strong going to the rim.
And Raph, that's why they shoot so many free throws, Arizona. Such a weapon for this team because they attack relentlessly, as you see Karchenkov going right into the body there, initiating contact and drawing a foul.
And it's Lindeborg who picks it up. Arizona's on a 13-game winning streak. Their last loss was February 14th to Texas Tech.
The key is, can they score on the interior against this incredible interior defense of Michigan?
Rivas is a good offensive player, and a little hold there on the shot.
And a foul
Smart.
called. Bradley, the Big 12 Player of the Year, is headed to the free throw line.
That's on Yaxel right there.
Oh, that's number 2 on Lindeborg. That's a game changer at the 18:38 mark.
And just so savvy there by Bradley, getting Lindeborg in the air. Bradley, not a high volume three-point shooter, but Lindeborg did on the fake. Now he'll have to sit down.
He picked up 2 fouls in 5 seconds.
Well, you know what happens with all the switching and things of that nature? That's one aspect of it. You're not ball you man kind of a thing, or between your man and the basket, so you generally reach.
So Lindeborg is going to head to the bench, replaced by Roddy Gale Jr., the experienced senior. Bradley, 81% shooter, missed on the first.
And this happened in the Tennessee game. Mara got 2 quick fouls in that game, and Dusty May brought him back late in the first half. It'll be interesting to see what he does with Lindeborg in this first half.
Got to save him, obviously.
First Final Four appearance for Michigan since 2018. They lost the national title game to Villanova. Lob it up. Mara couldn't catch it cleanly, and it was last touched by Rivas.
He does a great job. Cadeau. They may challenge this one. Dribbling, freezing the guy, and looking for the lob.
Cadeau does get it in. Corner, Burnett, bottom, a 3.
Can't leave him.
He likes those corner threes,
He
too.
does. He doesn't play pool, from what I'm told. He likes the corner.
Now Mari Burnett adds to the Michigan lead. A miss on the interior as Pete couldn't finish. Burnett just made a triple, thought about it. Just over 2 minutes gone by in this first half. Cadeau working around the Mara screen. The push shot goes.
And as long as they're in that drop coverage, Arizona, Rivas in that drop coverage, Cadeau can get downhill to that mid-range anytime he wants.
Arizona 0 of 3 from the field.
Nice help.
Karchenkov had it stolen away. Cadeau, bullet feed.
Nice
Johnson attacks the rim and a chance for 3.
Well, Cadeau is so clever. Poised in traffic, bouncing the ball, just giving the big a chance to run the rim. He had someone on the wing, but this provides a big-time lift for Johnson.
The reach in by Bradley, and Johnson is going to the free throw line where he shoots it at 77%.
And this is where they are so dangerous, Michigan. If you don't run good offense, they get that ball or a turnover and they fly down the court and thrive in the fast break.
Got that win over Tennessee in blowout fashion, 95-62. Michigan has won 7 straight national semifinal games.
Bert, you look at this Michigan team, no Yaxel on the floor, but you got McKinney, big-time player, with a great feel for the game, and Roddy Gale playing terrific basketball with a lot of experience from his days at Ohio State.
So Mara on the bench, that means Johnson is dealing with Krivas. Arizona first Final Four in 25 years. That jumper doesn't go for Pete.
They have not established Krivas whatsoever. You may see that now with the mismatch.
You mentioned McKinney, the freshman. Kick out, Johnson. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Cadeau. A lot of traffic in there. Cadeau comes up well short, and it's grabbed by Pete. Arizona pushing the pace.
I agree with Mara on the bench. Get Krivas a touch inside.
Hurries.
There you go. He's got good footwork. Shoots with either hand. Ooh.
He tried a little drop step, didn't work, loses the ball, out of bounds.
A little pressure in the back, a little Rick Mahorn job.
Arizona a little out of sorts here to start with their offense, as you see Krivas going a little bit too quickly there, but the defense of Michigan right now, they are locked in at the start.
A 10-1 advantage for the Wolverines. Half-court set here for Michigan. Mara back in.
Just a little pin to a handoff.
Cadeau makes his move. The speed. Oh, blocked with a full palm by Pete.
Wow.
And how would you like that?
Then he landed on Cadeau after blocking his shot.
What did I do wrong this morning? How about that? Effort. This kid's undeterred, though. Taking it right to the rim with a chance for a couple.
I have a feeling we're going to have a number of those interactions tonight at the rim.
I think you're right.
The physicality, both teams, so well built. Bert, you and I would be welcome at the pool with these guys.
Speak for yourself. I worked out last week. Back in by Mara, turns, and it rings out. A board there for Koa Pete, the Chandler, Arizona native. Arizona looking for its first field goal.
Yes.
Bradley, step back, Jay, count it.
That's his spot. Right, exactly, Brad.
Well, he has great power for a point guard. And look at Mara run the floor.
I'm not so sure about the pass, though.
Out of bounds. Mara.
Out of territory.
Know your personnel.
Yeah.
We got a timeout. Arizona and Michigan in the Final Four. Wolverines have the 10-3 lead over the Wildcats. We're back in a moment. Leading the discussion.
Wait, did Adam Lefkoe play for Michigan?
He came off the bench. Had a very small role as a walk-on. No, he did not. 10-3, Michigan in front. Pete, he's powerful. Couldn't finish it, but right there is a Waka for the loose change.
Now tell me, who do you want to arm wrestle? I'll take the other guy. Waka or Pete? Come on, real quick.
None of the above.
I think it was rhetorical. Roddy Gale Jr. Inside, Mara on the rack attack.
You mentioned Yaxel not being on the floor, but Gale, ample opportunity there.
And again, they're doing this without Lendeborg, the Big Ten Player of the Year, on the bench with 2 fouls. Waka, the offensive move inside, but the foul was called before the shot. Right now, a look from our AT&T connected cam.
Got Mara there at 7-4. Just throw it up to him. Let him go and get it. Just a beautiful pass. We talk about the play of Roddy Gale in the postseason. What a beautiful find.
And a foul was called on Mara as Del Orso is in for Arizona.
And he can shoot it. Nice help there by Cadeau.
And it's a travel on Karchenkov.
He's tough, Cadeau. What do you watch him? You saw him at Carolina. He was good, but I think he's just really elevated his game.
I think Dusty May has helped unleash the spectacular play from him. His shooting, leadership, facilitating. You see the defense there.
And now Dwayne Aristode is in, freshman from the Netherlands.
Another one of those terrific shooters deep. 29 threes this year.
Cadeau uses the Mara screen. Hand up against McKinney.
Tough in the lane, McKinney.
McKinney
Almost walked.
Yeah, they wanted to travel on that Arizona sideline.
Bradley doing a really nice job defensively here.
McKinney's jumper is off the mark. Box out. Johnson bounces. Mara flips it in.
Well, how about the patience and presence? Perez with a nice feel.
And Michigan is up 14-5. Del Orso.
Look at the hands.
Stripped of the ball. McKinney ahead of the field. Throws it down with force.
Cadeau's fingerprints all over this early run. Steals, runouts. McKinney on the loose. Big time. Send it in. Michigan playing solid early here against Arizona.
Well, for Michigan, offense has been clicking.
A really great execution there on the out-of-bounds play. A little flare screen for Burnett. Great passing on the interior. And then the turnovers, getting out in transition for easy baskets. So everything going the Wolverines' way here early.
Mara has the one foul. We'll see if Arizona tries to work it inside a bit more.
Ribas is one, but Burry's two's got to get going as well. And a Waka on the glass.
Toa Pete is on the bench. Swing it, corner. Burries outside. The jumper goes down. Aristode.
They may need to knock down some more threes to kind of keep the defense honest from Michigan.
Not known for those threes, though.
They shoot a very low percentage of threes.
Yeah, half a dozen made.
16-8. Michigan. Cadeau. Got him.
Great patience there. Just took his time. Screen, rescreen again. Defense falls asleep. Cadeau makes him pay.
38% shooter from long range from West Orange, New Jersey. Burries gives up his dribble, needs some help. Krivas.
This is where Waka's good on the glass.
And that baby hook is effective for Mo Krivas.
He's a talented kid.
Yes, he is.
Pretty good offensive game. Nice compliment.
7'2", 260 from Lithuania. 19-10, Michigan. Cadeau on the move. Swing corner. Gale can't hit the three. And a Waka there for the board.
Bradley always has the head up.
And it's an offensive foul on Jaden Bradley.
And who's there again?
Elliot Cadeau, but reading the scouting report, Jaden Bradley likes to get to that right-hand raft, and your guy right there, Elliot Cadeau, making the right read.
And that's number 2 on the point guard for Arizona, Jaden Bradley. So Bradley to the bench for the Wildcats.
Burries takes over at the point solely. Del Orso more of a bounce shooter. Pretty active without the ball as well.
The lead is 9 for Michigan.
Yaxel back on the floor, Bird.
And Cheddar joins him. Cadeau bounces. Johnson, ball fake.
Steps.
It's a travel.
Yep, shuffled them with that threat.
And a second turnover for Michigan.
Beautiful setup, though.
Once again, that drop coverage going at it there. A little slide from Johnson. I think you're right, though. You said Burries. He's got to get going. He's been their best player, the leading scorer. Have to be aggressive looking for his shot.
Burries got a little body bump. He was expecting a call, and he comes up with air. It's retrieved by Johnson. Lendeborg is just hanging out in the corner right now. Cadeau finds him. Corner pop. Rimming in. Yes, sir, for Lendeborg.
I think Cadeau heard you, Ryan.
You had mentioned Dusty does insert him with those 2 fouls. That gives him a little confidence, too, for later in the game.
Waka can't hit the three. Right now, a 12-point advantage for Michigan. Cadeau can't hit. This matches the largest deficit of the season for Arizona.
Right now, Michigan, they're packing it in. They're daring Arizona to shoot from the perimeter. Burries really, and Del Orso are the 2 threats.
Nice hands.
Knock away Lendeborg, and it's handled there by McKinney. McKinney drives it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Arizona.
And you see with Jaden Bradley in foul trouble, Arizona struggling offensively.
Lendeborg getting involved in the action with a very friendly bounce in the Circle City. 11:34 to go in this first half. 22-10. Michigan in front. Moments ago, Tracy with Arizona head man Tommy Lloyd.
Coach, 5 turnovers early, out of sync. How do you find some rhythm?
Well, you got to hang with it. We got to hang with it. These games are long. Obviously, they're a great team. We got to take care of the ball a little bit, make sure the right guys are making the right plays. And then, defensively, we got to get a stop.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, Michigan outstanding defensively this season, allowing 38.4% shooting by their opponents. So far, Arizona is shooting 33% in this first half. Arizona takes over, down by 12. Del Orso trying to make it happen. The pull-up jump doesn't go. Pete keeps it alive. Knocked to the outside. Lendeborg waits for his teammates, and now we'll get the ball to Cadeau. 12-point advantage for the Wolverines. Cadeau goes to the other side. Cheddar couldn't catch it, out of bounds.
Really one of the only mistakes thus far from Elliot Cadeau. Attempting to find Cheddar there in the corner, but
McKinney didn't help either. He should have come to him at the point as well.
So that is turnover number 3 for Michigan. Arizona already with 6 turnovers. Bradley is on the bench for the Wildcats with 2 fouls. Pete hasn't been heavily involved. Burries can't hit the 3. Cheddar gets it ahead for Cadeau.
Nice pass.
Oh, he threads the needle and a foul call. Johnson crumbles to the floor as Krivas got him.
Boy, he sees things, doesn't he, Cadeau? Nice feel, nice patience, great lead. Pretty good defensive maneuver as well.
A graze on Burries before the contact from Krivas. So Morez Johnson Jr., the transfer from Illinois, will get a pair. Very powerful, 6'9", 250 pounds from Riverdale, Illinois.
You could use that word frequently in this game.
You're right. It's ubiquitous. Watch the men's Final Four live on your computer, phone, tablet, or streaming device with NCAA March Madness Live. Download it now to stay up to date on all of the action. Another one here for Johnson. The lead is now 13 for Michigan. They have not trailed. Dusty May and the coaching staff, they were encouraging Johnson to work on that three-pointer and empowered him to shoot it this season. He's at 36% from downtown.
He's made 12. Yeah, made 12. Hey, you stayed up last night.
So this is now the largest deficit of the season for Arizona, 14. Karchenkov watched by McKinney. Bounce it. Krivas makes his move on Mara, moves him, but can't get the baby hook to go.
Boy, it is tough. My goodness, the stretch of Mara.
They are 4 of 15 from the field. Lendeborg hangs, missed it. Somehow Mara is there. He cleans things up on the interior.
Sometimes you just can't teach size, but Mara, great feel and great anticipation on the offensive glass.
You look up, this is now a 16-point lead. Pete trying to do it himself and does on the spin to the rim.
Such an efficient maneuver he has on that drop step.
Arizona, they're going to have to get some stops. I mean, they have had no fast break points because Michigan is pretty much scoring on every possession.
Lendeborg playing with those 2 fouls. Swing it, McKinney. Head and shoulder fake on Del Orso. Got it down low and then turns it over.
A little too deep.
Up ahead. Burries driving. From behind, McKinney with the chase down.
And Cadeau just contained enough.
He did. Just set him up a little bit, allowed McKinney to come from behind there and make a play at the rim. You said it best, Rav. Cadeau just getting in the way, slowing up Burries, who lost it even as he was going up. And this team defensively just swarms all over the floor. Impressive.
They are number 2 in the country in blocks per game, 6.1.
You got some fear in the back in number 15.
Bradley is back in. Pete, the fake, And he floats it in over Lindeborg.
Lindeborg's got to be careful there with those 2 fouls. Can't bite on those pump fakes.
26-14, Michigan. We hit 9 minutes to play first half. Cadeau, he's got the big.
He's great keeping the ball alive, too.
Cadeau back out, Lindeborg, 10 to shoot. And he got tripped, and Lindeborg goes down.
How about that bounce back, though? Looks like he's hurt a little bit, though.
Grimacing a bit.
Yeah.
He is trying to walk it off, but it was awkward. That left ankle as he went down to the floor.
He landed on somebody's foot with that ankle.
Yaxel Lindeborg, I saw him start grimacing on his way up there.
He planted awkwardly.
And none of it was good.
Ugh.
And he is trying to tighten that left sneaker. The foul was called on Krivas. That's his first. And he is walking with a noticeable limp. Ooh, yeah.
Turns a little bit.
It was Krivas who was in the vicinity. And now Lindeborg at the free throw line. That foot slipped as he was going up.
He's still hurting, too. You can see it in his face. They may take him out after the free throw. I see Johnson up.
Yaxel Lindeborg has been a selfless star for Michigan. 3 years of JUCO, then transferred to UAB, and then just took it to another level. It was the left ankle on the step with Krivas. And Lindeborg, that gait is not smooth heading to the Michigan sideline.
He may be going to the locker room.
I think he is.
Bradley swing for Pete. Jump shot doesn't go, but he's fouled by Johnson.
And I like that. Koa Pete has started to really kind of be aggressive, hunting his shot. He's scored, been able to get to the paint, now getting to the line. As you see Lindeborg struggling as he goes back to that locker room. Oh.
So the early foul trouble for Lindeborg put him on the bench. He comes back in, he makes a three, tries to make a move to the rim. And the step on the edge of Krivas' foot now sends him to the locker room. We send it over to Tracy.
I just got word from Michigan that Yaxel Lindeborg is getting ice and he's getting his ankle retaped and should be back out here as soon as they can complete that.
All right, Tracy, another free throw here for Koa Pete, 62% shooter, McDonald's All-American, very mature. He's got all the tools.
Now, their offense is so efficient and fluid, and it has been anything but attributable to great defense by Michigan. See if they get the flow on the other end.
Cadeau one-on-one with Burries.
There's a lot of screening too. Cadeau always creates changes.
Cadeau off the window, but Cadeau's there, couldn't finish it on the inside, and here comes Burries the other way.
At the post inside, miss Roddy Gale.
Open look, Karchenkov cashes in from long range.
We always talk about his ability to put it on the deck, but he can shoot from deep, 31%.
And Arizona on a 9-2 run. It's 28-19 Michigan. Hand it to Cadeau. Ball fake, 10 to shoot. That one was nearly a giveaway. Burnett saves it. Mara can't hit the three.
He's worked on that one. Got some range.
Bradley running the show. Feed it, Krivas.
Drop step.
On an island. Krivas to the left hand.
And Rafi's got that hook shot either way.
Solid.
He challenges Mara, and he cuts it to 7.
Well, the ability to make threes, certainly when you can put it on the deck, what a compliment. Some nylon from that left wing. They're pretty good around the rim. Southpaw delivers.
Tracy Wolfson telling us during the timeout, not only are they looking at the ankle of Lendeborg, but they're also checking out the knee.
And that's concerning, obviously. We knew the ankle would be problematic there, but now they're saying the knee as well. You really hope he can get back out and contribute to his ball club. They're going to need him.
He sets the tone, really. That backup at point for Cadeau. Cadeau has to go out and take a blow. Great feel for the game as well.
First 4 games, Arizona only trailed for 11 minutes and 14 seconds combined. Different story here tonight. Gale on the drive and kick. Johnson gives it up for Cadeau. Swing it,
fine.
corner, Burnett can't hit the 3.
He's so good relocating. Nice little set. Use Mara to get free. Mara, I should say.
It's 7-0 since the Lendeborg injury in favor of Arizona, and Mara getting into it in the paint.
Oh, man.
And a foul is called as he was trying to deal with Awaka.
Awaka just barreled into him. Mara is like, I didn't foul him. As you see Awaka there just creating space, and that left arm right in the chest there, Mara.
And that's number 2 on Mara.
I'm going to check it out, I think. A challenge.
It is.
For the shoulders, maybe.
A challenge comes from Dusty May and the Michigan bench. So you just saw the 2 of them going at it inside, trying to establish position. They called it against Mara.
Tough to get to his chin.
Well, Mara had his right arm on Awaka there. You see the left arm of Tobey there in his grill.
So this is not officially a challenge. It is an appeal.
Refs
The
figured
call
they may have missed
for is a
something.
common foul against 15 from Michigan. The coach for Michigan is appealing for a potential flagrant foul. That play is under review.
So it's Dusty May that thought there was some extracurricular there. Gene Steratore is with us here at the Final Four. Gene, you're watching these replays unfold. What are you seeing?
Yeah, and what I'm seeing is Awaka's arm up high, as you guys said. I'm not seeing like a follow through, a wind up. He's shielding him after he got pretty good position with a pretty good displacement there initially. But from that point on, it feels like a feel out, just kind of an arm there. And then, as you said, Mara does grab that arm. I don't think anything there rises to flagrant. And I think it's also to be noted that Dusty May did appeal that. So it could be a timeout following an unsuccessful.
And Doug Sermons is going to deliver the news. Doug Shows comes over to this side of the floor. Appears to just be a common foul.
Common foul.
After review, the appeal was unsuccessful. Michigan will be charged a timeout. Arizona's ball on the baseline with 22 remaining on the shot clock.
I don't think Mara enjoyed that.
But for Michigan, talking about 2 timeouts remaining.
Yeah. Dusty a little bewildered on the sideline. Thought he was right.
Dusty May graduated from Indiana. He's from this state. Has just talked about the passion for basketball in the state of Indiana, how it rubbed off on him as a kid, and then he carried it into adulthood.
All right, now Bradley on the floor against the zone, by the way.
Krivas double team. Krivas operating inside. It's working.
Carved out space, the big fella.
He split the double team.
And Michigan has just 2 points over the last 3.5 minutes. It's a 9-0 Arizona run.
They've controlled Cadeau a little bit more.
Burnett's the bounce. Oh, what a find! And Gale climbs the ladder
Beautiful from
for
a guy.
the throwdown.
Burnett relocates great. His partner did a beautiful job as well.
30-23 Wolverines. And a foul is called. Krivas going hard to the hole. Johnson wants an explanation. That's his second.
What a pass and a finish.
Timing.
Roddy Gale climbing Big Mo there for that two-handed dunk. Oh, my.
So 2 fouls now on Johnson, Mara, and Lendeborg for Michigan.
And that's Arizona. They just come at you with force, put pressure on you, and been able to take advantage by getting to the line. And as you said, getting fouls on these bigs.
Mo Krivas shoots it at 78%. He brings a 7'5" wingspan to the party. TNT returns as your home for Roland Garros. Watch the stars of the tennis world descend on Paris beginning May 24th on TNT, and you can stream it on HBO Max.
The more you watch this Krivas kid, there's so many things he does well, but his footwork is extraordinary. Step through, read that split as you noted earlier.
Arizona has made a living at the free throw line in this tournament. The most free throws attempted in the tournament, the most free throws made. And he missed them both. Offensive rebound, Karchenkov, and another foul.
Got a face slap there innocently.
And Lendeborg with a towel over his head, walking gingerly back to the Michigan bench. McKinney picks up his first, and that sends Karchenkov to the free throw line. Originally from Moscow, moved to Germany right before his first birthday. So hometown is Munich. Very rugged. It's been a Swiss Army knife for Arizona. Missed it.
3 straight missed free throws there from Arizona.
They are now 3 of 7 at the line. Michigan is 5 of 5. Fake the handoff. Johnson trying to get it to Cadeau. Johnson. The spin zone. It rims out.
Good job by Krivas.
Great job.
Staying there, holding his ground.
Bradley. He is the maestro for Arizona. The pull-up pump doesn't go.
Kid's had some year, Bradley.
5.5 to play, first half. Cadeau, no look.
Look at the hole about that.
Burnett reverses it. That's a major highlight. Blind feed from Cadeau.
I think that's number 5 in the assist category. Been struggling with the shot, but delivered.
Karchenkov gets rid of it to Pete. Bradley comes to the ball. And he gets caught. That's number 3 on Bradley, using the right arm to create space.
He was trying to set up that drop step to his right, but the footwork.
Good defense. He just extended that right arm. He didn't need to there. Just a little slight extension causing Burnett to get off balance, and the officials were all over it.
So Bradley to the bench for Arizona. 5:09 to go in this first half. Del Orso back in.
Oh, what a sell job, too. Lamari, moving those puppies, getting organized.
Yeah, that was Bradley's second offensive foul. Cadeau flips it up high off the window. It doesn't go. Johnson does gather and clears. Jumper, McKinney got him.
He started to make that shot with regularity at the end of this year. 64-3 provides a big-time lift.
McDonald's All-American from Flint, Michigan. And Michigan is now back up by 12. Burries needs help.
They got a timeout.
And now Lendeborg is heading back to the locker room with 4:35 to play in this first half. Michigan 35, Arizona 23. Winner moves on to the national championship game. Michigan leads by 12. Arizona made a run, and the Wolverines have countered.
I think they could ride Krivas right now, Grant. He's got good game, obviously, with both hooks.
Or Pete at the, there at the free throw line, where he's been able to isolate as well. I think Burries, though, he's got to get going. 0 points. Not able to get anything going for him.
Arizona, 4th rated offense in the nation as a foul is called on the outside. And it's going to be McKinney. That's number 2.
Burries is very good discarding people. We always talk about strength in a rebounding category, but getting rid of the defender in a legal fashion, he's excellent at it.
That is 18 fouls against Michigan. So the San Bernardino, California native, Braden Burries, at the free throw line. He's yet to score.
Early in the year, he struggled with Bird, but boy, he is playing great coming down the stretch.
Send it over to Tracy.
And as you saw, Yaxel headed back to the locker room. It is the same ankle he hurt in the Big Ten tournament. They're going to ice it, do some treatment, and reevaluate him and see if he can return for the second half.
All right, Tracy, that is now the focus for Michigan off the floor, but on the floor. After a lull, the team responded. They've got a 10-point lead over Arizona, 4:22 to go in this first half.
What a driver he is from that ISO. Gale tried to set him up. Good D.
McKinney for Mara, who's back in there. Cadeau couldn't bank it in.
Great
And it's
job.
rebounded by Krivas.
Great job by Krivas, just being big and walling him up.
Koa Pete couldn't get it to go. Krivas the follow. That's no good.
Nice running by the floor by the big guy, though.
McKinney accelerates.
You can
Cheddar.
shoot it, Cheddar.
A flyby, swing. Gale got it from the outside. It's a three.
We mentioned he's shooting it a lot better lately. Still does a lot of little things. Big 16 points against Alabama.
Great unselfish play. Cheddar passing up a three, finding his open teammate there in that corner.
Roddy Gale Jr., the transfer from Ohio State, originally from Niagara Falls, New York, puts Michigan in front by 13. Burries, pull-up jump, rimming, no, and a discard.
Nice rebound.
Mara ends up on his backside. It's going to go the other way.
I asked you about the Balkans. Have you been to Niagara Falls?
Just want to send me on vacation. Michigan leads by 13 late in the first half. Our game summary: Arizona is a team that averages 86.5 points per game. They've been held to 25 so far in this first half. Pete with 6 points. And Mara has been the high man for Michigan with 8. Elliot Cadeau is running the show.
He is the Iron Eagle for Michigan. Just gets it done, does everything, sets the table. Not shooting great, but getting everybody involved. Of course, here got a little bit open, knocked down a three, a contested three. And then the open floor, head on a swivel, finding teammates, diming and delivering. Elliot Cadeau impacting his team.
He shares the sugar.
He's got 5 assists, and he brings a whole lot of moxie. Arizona has just 2 assists as a team. Cheddar lets it fly. Short.
Well, that's his shot, too. Great delivery. Again, Cadeau.
Karchenkov feeds it. Working around the perimeter. Del Orso now.
Really hasn't gotten free for a look. Tough angle for a pass.
Awaka, the Tennessee transfer, flips it up and in.
Toby gets it. Goodness, his power. The breadth of his shoulders, incredible.
The Michigan lead is 11.
Nice.
Running to the rim. Mara banks it in. And the horn.
What a find by McKinney. And always searching for somebody to run the point if Cadeau's not there. Mentioned Yaxel on a consistent basis, but how about this catch and finish?
I mean, Mara enduring that finish there, that contact from Toby.
And that's the first foul on Awaka. So 10 points for Mara, came over from UCLA. A larger role on this Wolverine squad, and he converts for a 3-point play.
He's a better athlete right now. He's a basketball player as well.
It's like he's in better shape, too.
Much so, much more so.
Mara was told that an assist makes 2 people happy by a youth coach, and it stuck with him. So he really does take his passing very seriously. Dusty May said he just has a great spirit about him, plays with joy. Right now, Arizona not joyful. They turn it over. Last touch by Karchenkov.
And great hands there. Karchenkov going a little too fast. May need to slow down right. The beautiful hands once again. Elliot Cadeau forcing that turnover.
They have 10 made field goals and 8 turnovers, Arizona, in this first half. Cadeau on top. Mara finishes at the rim. He was waiting for Cadeau.
His timing is impeccable, Cadeau. Gives the guy enough time to extricate. Look at this drop step movement power.
Pete, no. Offensive rebound, Awaka. Karchenkov. That won't go. And cleared by Mara. The assists are 12-2 in favor of Michigan.
Well, they are so well schooled. They're told to slow it down. Not a good foul. Murray's that far from the floor. Can't get hurt. How about the timing here, Grant? And just let the big guy get to the spot.
On that little Spain action, it's very appropriate there. Beautiful back screen by Cheddar. And once again, at that size, just the coordination, the skill to be able to finish. But once again, Cadeau making it happen for the Wolverines.
From Zaragoza, Spain, Adai Mara, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 2.6 blocks per game. Coming up, AT&T at the half. EJ and the guys will have first half analysis, a look back at how UConn advanced to Monday night's national championship game. That's all coming up on AT&T at the half.
Adai is now an American basketball player who's complaining about the guy checking him out on the foul line. Welcome.
He's adapted.
Yeah.
And Michigan now as a team is 8 of 8 at the free throw line. They lost Lendeborg here in the first half. He's in the locker room. His teammates will join him in 1:43. Del Orso lines it up. He knocks it down.
They need him. You know he can ring the bell. Much stronger this year when you watch him.
Burnett. No good. Slammed down to the follow. Morris Johnson with power and the foul.
How about that read? Well, you can shoot jump shots softly. You can offensive rebound. But how about the anticipation on the weak side? Banging it home big time.
The foul is called on Tobe Awaka.
And Raph, this is so impressive with Lindenborg out. This Michigan team has not let up at all and just continues to extend the lead. Pretty much what they've done this entire tournament.
They're burying people, as Bird said earlier. You see, just getting 100 points, beating people by 30s, just exceptional.
They have scored at least 90 points in all 4 of the NCAA tournament games. All of them double-digit wins.
On track for 100 in this game.
48-30. Michigan, just over a minute to play in this first half.
Look at them stretch it out in the recovery.
Awaka strong on the interior. Awaka's got 6 points off the bench. He averages 9.3 points, 9.1 rebounds. Gale going amongst the trees, and it's grabbed by Awaka.
Didn't really need that.
Furries try to accelerate. Del Orso drives in, flips it up. No. Grabbed by Pete. Banker, that won't go, and Cheddar covers up.
But they were in a hurry here. Well, 2 for 1.
Oh, Cadeau can't hit the 3 straight away, and it's snagged there by Pete. There's a 7-second difference. Shot clock to game clock knocked away out of the hands of Awaka, out of bounds. Last touch by Michigan. And McKinney will check back in.
Get another guard in to push it up the floor as well.
The largest deficit that Arizona has faced at halftime this season was 7 until tonight. Lob it towards the rim. Intercepted by Burnett. Bodies are flying. Cadeau was down. Awaka tripped over him. And now Michigan can hold for 1.
They got drivers and kickers on the floor, too.
Wolverine fans making noise. 7 seconds left. Cheddar swings. Cadeau. 4 seconds. Cadeau, the jumper. Can't get it. Gale nearly got it to go at the horn, and that's how the half ends.
Well, does that typify the hustle of this team this half? Michigan alert, on top of their game, punishing.
Yeah, they've outworked Arizona. They obviously have played unselfishly, been sharp from start to finish that first half. I'm sure Michigan can be much better on the offensive end and defensively collectively.
This is a Michigan team that comes in at 35-3. They went 19-1 in the Big Ten this season. 48-32 Michigan. Over to Tracy Wolfson.
Elliott, 5 points, 6 assists, 3 steals. You set the tone early. How would you describe how you guys came out?
Just really aggressive. Like, I came out aggressive offensively. Even though my shot wasn't falling, I stayed with it. And we're going to continue to keep that mindset in the second half.
And to think you guys did it without Yaxel. I know the concern is there for him. If he can't return, how do you guys have to adjust?
We got another man that can step up. And we got 9 starters on our team. So if we got the best player in the country, it's good for us. If we don't, we still got a really good team. So
appreciate it. Thanks, Elliott.
Thank you.
And that has been their mantra. 9 starters on this squad. It's a team that is number 4 in the country in assists at 18.8 per game. They've got 12 in the first half, sharing the ball. And a 16-point lead over Arizona. We'll send it to AT&T at the half. Coming up after these messages. Right now, let's take a look at the Pizza Hut first half stats. Neither team shot it all that well, but Michigan's defense was so impressive. The turnover numbers high for Arizona. Michigan taking advantage of those Wildcat mistakes. Moments ago, backstage, Tracy with Arizona big man Koa Pete.
Koa, your largest halftime deficit of the season. What's it going to take to get back in this one?
Just our unbreakable spirit. We got to be together through this adversity, and we're going to be all right. We've been down before. We just got to come back and just play together.
Adai Mara, 15 points. How do you have to adjust on him?
Just cut him out. Get him out of there. Get the offense, get the defense rebounds. We'll be all right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Tracy, Ian Eagle, Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, Gene Steratore is with us as well. We know that Arizona has a lot of firepower. Michigan made them look pedestrian in that first half.
And they really did. They came out from the start, attacked them offensively, getting paint touches, spreading the wealth around. Of course, defensively, collectively, getting it done.
And when you got a guy like Mara to throw to, it's not a bad choice, obviously.
And Mara getting it done. Did a great job of just hovering around the rim, rolling to the basket, and guys finding him. He's a big target. And, of course, the Spain action for the Spaniard. So appropriate. But big-time performance at 15 points and 6 for 8 from the field.
And Yaxel Lendeborg has returned to the floor to start this second half.
Talk about toughness.
Injured his ankle. They were also looking at the knee. He was out for 50 minutes of real time, elapsed time from the moment he left to the start now of this second half. 16-point lead for Michigan. A spot in the national championship game against UConn is on the line.
Unable to try really play Bradley on that particular play, though.
Burries has been limited by Michigan. He's averaging nearly 18 points per game in this tournament. He's 0 of 6 from the field.
And he was shooting 68% from the three-point line during the tournament. Was wide open, couldn't convert.
Nice back screen. They let them run that play. Well diagnosed.
Karchenkov comes away with the steal. Works into the paint. You got a crowd of Michigan defenders there.
Really locks his pivot. Nice cut by.
A race there by Mara. Pete couldn't get a clean shot. Burries misses from the outside, and nothing is going down for Arizona.
That's the guy they got to get going.
Wildcats are 6-0 this season when trailing at halftime. Johnson missed it from the outside, and on the play, Cadeau went down. He's grabbing his face. Karchenkov gets a running start. The pull-up jump. No.
Good shots.
And a battle inside as Michigan controls the loose ball.
Well, when they're at their best, Bradley runs the show. It's everybody organized. He needed to be on top of his game right now. Starts right here.
Cadeau.
Push from the rear.
Fourth foul. Yeah.
4.
So that is number 4. And it's Jaden Bradley as we send it over to Tracy.
I had a chance to speak with Michigan basketball's head athletic trainer, Chris Williams, and he told me that Yaxel Lendeborg is dealing with an MCL sprain of his left knee and an ankle injury. They gave him ice to numb the pain, massage backstage, and an active warm-up to see what he could do, and obviously he's going to try and give it a go.
Yeah, we're watching him. He's moving rather gingerly. Cadeau, lob it up. Slam down, Special delivery, Cadeau to Mara with the hammer.
They don't need that back screen, that Spanish delivery. They just run it exquisitely.
And it's worked all night.
Yeah.
Mara's got 17 points. Pete's jumper off the mark, tapped over to Lindeborg.
I am worried about Lindeborg right now. I know he's trying to give it a go here, but you got to be smart.
Lindeborg comes to the ball. He's going to take it and make it for three.
Oh my goodness, Superman!
He proved me wrong.
Go get him, Clark.
Yaxel Lindeborg, not close to 100%. Makes it happen, and then Karchenkov answers from the baseline.
Nice look by Delorso as well. This is where they got a really deep down feeling. Defense.
Cadeau, swing, Johnson, shooting practice, off the mark. Curry's pushing the pace. Karchenkov splits defenders, wild attempt, and gathered by Mara. Waiting for that Arizona run, it's not happening. Burnett challenged at the rim by Krivas. Burries with a pep in his step. Pete couldn't slam it down.
There's a lid on that rim right now for Arizona.
Nice pass.
To Mara, great feel, but he couldn't finish it.
They got
does a great job walling up.
End-to-end action, nobody's making shots, and Cadeau is called for the physical foul out front on Burries.
They bailed his teammate out. Smart play. Morrow's not on the floor, didn't get back. But how about this? Just a little motion. Some courage here, Grant.
Yes, indeed. Knocking down, you know he's hurting a bit, but understands what's at stake.
And his mom, Yasel, watching from the stands. She has been Yaxel's biggest supporter. She's the one that convinced him to try basketball, to go to junior college and really give it a fair shot.
Mama knows best. Let me tell you, it turned out great. The offensive foul. Krivas, I believe, yeah.
Trying to create some space on the outside, and Krivas picks up number 3. Headed to Indianapolis. Download the Men's Final Four event app presented by AT&T to help you plan, enjoy, and take part in all of the excitement of the weekend. Available for iOS and Android. Now, this has been very disconcerting for Tommy Lloyd and the Arizona Wildcats. Lindeborg again. Yes, sir!
Goodness.
I don't think he took a shot during the warm-up there to start the second half.
And
Comes out firing.
You know best with your ankle injuries. You need your feet to be a good shooter.
Back-to-back triple Yaxels. 56-34. Pete hangs and hits, plus the foul.
That was impressive right there. Pete had 2-3 guys hanging on him, still able to convert. Just puts his head down, has the size mismatch on Burnett. Just gathers himself, goes up strong. There hasn't been much of that tonight.
And it's the first foul on Namari Burnett. It's going to send Koa Pete, the highly productive freshman, to the free throw line. Awaka in, Krivas to the Arizona bench.
The more you watch Koa, like, he hurts you, even though you're on the sideline. So imposing with that physique of his.
Comes from a football family. His dad, Todd, longtime offensive lineman in the NFL, Arizona and Oakland. And then his brother, Andrus, 13th pick in 2015, offensive lineman with the Steelers, played with New Orleans and with Las Vegas. 56-37, Michigan. Ball movement leads to Burnett, defended by Del Orso.
So efficient. They diffuse that pressure full court. Comfortable late in the shot clock.
Gale loses the ball. On his horse, Burries to the rim. It's blocked by Johnson. It's going to count. As both Burries and Johnson go down on the play, goaltending the call. Yaxel Lindeborg dealing with an ankle injury, a knee injury, apparently not affecting his long-distance shooting. And a kiss. Got to support the team. That dude right there. Balanced scoring here for Michigan, led by Mara. Lindeborg has 11, including a couple of inspirational threes in the second half. The Willis Reed-like appearance
Oh, yes.
for Yaxel Lendeborg. And Lendeborg stays in the game.
He was doing toe raises in the timeout, so they're leaving it up to him, I'm sure.
He's got 11 points in 10 minutes. That jumper goes. McKinney sticks it from long range.
And the 9th assist from Cadeau. Just spots people, finds people. All they have to do is step in.
And it's now a 20-point cushion for Michigan. The catch, the release, partially blocked by Mara. Ball leaks to the outside, tracked down by Arizona with 10 to shoot.
Drop coverage should be able to get something.
Del Orso trying to shake off Lendeborg. He does. Comes up short. Battle for it. The shot clock expired as the ball trickled out of bounds. Shot clock violation.
I'll take the activity of Mara there, getting out on Del Orso on that pick and roll. And the defense, Lendeborg, with that bad ankle, still forcing him into a tough shot. This little trap here, Michigan is just picking it apart, attacking, looking for threes.
Too many handlers, really.
Talk to Tommy Lloyd. He said, look, we're going to go toe-to-toe with Michigan. If it doesn't work, we'll go to plan B. If that doesn't work, we'll go to plan C. McKinney, string music on a three.
There's too many weapons, Raph.
Too many plans have been asunder, really, right now.
Yeah, they might be on plan F. Awaka on the follow, off the miss.
Can't get any stops in a row for Arizona.
The assist numbers, 17 for Michigan, 3 for the Wildcats. Mara drives. Wow. No resistance.
And nobody home up front. Small lineup. Krivas is now up. Going to be coming in the game.
Mara rocks the rim. He's got 19 points and 6 boards.
There you go.
And
Get him
splash for Burries. Tommy Lloyd, during his press conference this week, announced that he was staying in Arizona, received an extension, so all the speculation about North Carolina out the window. Swing it. McKinney creates some space. Oh, he's really feeling it. Trey McKinney, the freshman, is standing up and delivering.
I thought he switched pivot feet.
13 off the bench for McKinney. Major recruit. McDonald's All-American. Awaka directing traffic. The lead is 22. Pete, cross it. Karchenkov floats it up. And it is a foul. Karchenkov will shoot a pair.
Nothing easy with him moving back there, huh?
But how about McKinney just locked in? And I love the awareness of his team. They are finding him. And then Morrow, the weak side, not coming over to help.
Looks like Bird when he was 10 with the Nerf ball.
It's working. McKinney and the Michigan Wolverines, ear-to-ear smiles. They are 7 of 11 from the field in this second half. And Ivan Karchenkov at the free throw line. Zendaya, Jacob Elordi, and Sydney Sweeney are back for season 3 of HBO's Euphoria. The Emmy award-winning series returns on April 12th. All new episodes Sundays, 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
And Bird, you mentioned McKinney. We had talked about this a couple of broadcasts. In the middle of the year, he was getting like 20, 21 minutes and satisfied. His family was satisfied. Speaks so well for his structure. Whatever he could do to win and contribute. And Dusty said he was great. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm ready, coach. I just want to win. And that's the attitude you admire the most.
Lendeborg got a round of applause as he made his way to the Michigan bench area. Now he's going to get on the stationary bike. Athletic trainer Chris Williams working with him. Sizable lead. Lendeborg, 11 points in 12 minutes of action. Cadeau snaps in a triple.
He was killing people with his overall approach to the game. Find him, and now happy as can be, knocking the big one down.
Awaka hard drive, discard, offensive foul.
And Raph, what's impressive, obviously their offense, but the defense, how this team is so locked in. not playing the score, but playing the game.
Send it to Tracy.
You guys were wondering why they were playing Yaxel. You'll see him on right now on the bike, but I had a chance to talk to athletic trainer Chris Williams, who told me that he and Dr. Millwood, the team doctor, cleared Yaxel to play, and it was up to Yaxel himself whether he wanted to go back out there, which he did. We'll see with this lead whether he returns.
Everything is going down. Cadeau with a deep shot. Michigan is on an absolute heater. Time to check out our tournament summary. UConn advances to its third national title game in the last 4 seasons. 6-0 record all time. No school from the Pacific or Mountain Time Zone has won a national championship since Arizona did it in 1997. Michigan has won 7 straight national semifinal games. And a Big Ten team is trying to win a national championship for the first time since 2000. Right now, it's all Michigan.
Bradley hamstrung with fouls.
Back in. Awaka couldn't finish it, and then it got knocked away from Aristo. Michigan with that suffocating defense around the rim. They spread it. Cadeau. Flip it. Oh, he slams it down, so he'll get credit for the rebound and the dunk. Cadeau won't get the assist, but the idea and thought was there. Cadeau has 10 assists. Arizona has 3 as a team. Little flip goes down for Burries.
And Raph, this is pretty much what Michigan has done all season to their opponents. I mean, they've had 11 wins by 30+ points. Had 7 wins by 40 points.
Did you have them in Vegas, by the way?
Early in the season in Vegas, around Thanksgiving, they blew everybody out by 30 points and really kind of let everybody know that this team is a real deal.
Michigan has a plus 22.5 scoring margin in this tournament. They have inflated those numbers thus far in the Final Four against Arizona. Michigan enters action at 35-3. 28 of those wins have come by double figures. Inside, they went for the home run at the rim, and Mara under 11 minutes to play. 4 players in double figures for Michigan, none for Arizona. Karchenkov takes a hard hit, and he's fouled.
No, with that reach in trying to help.
Only 3 losses for Michigan this season. They came to Wisconsin, Duke, and Purdue in the Big Ten tournament. In this second half, 6 of 8 from downtown.
We were there at the Big Ten tournament. They weren't at their best there, losing to Purdue in the finals, but wow, have they righted the ship here and just been so dominant. As you said, before the Final Four, average scoring margin 24 points a game, and they are continuing it with that here, and no let up at all.
Big Ten regular season champions. Bradley had it stripped, and Burnett comes away with it.
Yeah, nice hands on the swipe. This has been good for McKinney, Bird. Playing more and more point with the difficulties with either fouls
and
or
confidence.
injuries.
Just the way he carries himself.
And he can shoot it. He can shoot it. This kid
Kenny, cha-ching from the outside.
gonna have a nice career.
That jumper doesn't go for Burries. And now Michigan is 12 of 25 from 3. Arizona gets the inside bucket by Pete.
I mean, it's incredible. Michigan is 77% from the 3 here in the second half and shooting 68% from the field.
They got to work on their short game. Is that what you're suggesting?
This is an Arizona team that won the Big 12 regular season title, won the Big 12 tournament.
Oh, it's been a great year, and we all respected that for this team this year.
Stolen by Bradley, and he's fouled by Burnett, who was backpedaling on the play. Arizona was 23-0 to start the season. They were the #1 team in the country from December 8th through the week of February 9th.
Then they lost 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Yeah.
It was the back-to-back losses that knocked them out of the top spot.
He's a classic guy, though. Worked under a tremendous man, Mark Few, who you were involved with USA Basketball.
And a Hall of Famer, officially. Bleacher Report is your one-stop destination for March Madness. Get every moment from the Final Four with personalized updates and highlights from your favorite teams. Download the BR app now.
Both those guys, they get good players, great kids, and have terrific runs. This is obviously disappointing to Tommy Lloyd after what they've been through. Big aspirations, and rightfully so.
And Mark Few, along with Jim Boeheim, taking in the action. A couple of Hall of Famers.
Well, Few has to explain to Boeheim what's going on.
He's translating for him. 77-51, Michigan, 9:40 remaining. Mara flips it over to McKinney. The fake, Karchenkov cuts him off.
All hands, Karchenkov. He is a strong kid.
McKinney goes to work. Very tough angle, creates one, and it's out of bounds off of Michigan.
That's all great defense.
I'll tell you, the way McKinney's been shooting, he was determined to get one up there.
McKinney is now 6 of 9 from the field, 16 points off the bench. He's made 4 3-pointers. Bradley shifting gears. Now Burries is fouled. So free throws here. And here is the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame class of 2026.
If you like basketball, you love that ceremony. I was up there recently for Mr. Hill. That's a couple of years now, right?
Saw the majority of them at halftime of the first game.
Right. A lot of recognizable faces up there, and certainly Mark Few. His heart goes out to Tommy Lloyd right now.
Yeah.
Their relationship, but what a class.
Yeah, Tommy Lloyd was at Gonzaga for 22 years and learned a great deal. Said that Mark Few and his family, they are very close to vacation together, one of his best friends, and obviously learned a great deal from Few. Bedside manner, how to handle a team, how to build a program. Back door, Gale! He flushes it down!
They are having a ball. Everything going their way. And getting back to Tommy, Sabonis, Hachimura, the guys that they recruited in that program over the years.
That's right.
They had a big hand in because local guys, Adam Morrison.
Pete nails the straightaway tray. Michigan now has 20 assists. Mara, he's really confident.
He is doing everything tonight. Rim protection, passing, scoring.
Dusty's got to set him up a little more. Run some action.
Jump shot goes for Burries. So Burries has now made some shots. He's got 13 points. Pete, the high man, with 14, but it has come very late in the equation.
Hey, Gray, you pay for your ills in this tournament, don't you?
Yep.
You've won a couple, obviously, but you know, bad night, bad half sometimes, and your season really falls apart.
There by Gale. He couldn't get it to go. Bradley, he'll take it coast to coast. And that was nifty with the left hand.
That's more like him.
And that's what he is, a blur with a high motor. Excellent handle.
I think
Michigan leads 21.
I think you're right, Raph. They got off to such a bad start as Karchenkov called for the foul there, but they dug a hole and really hard to get back in it. Michigan out the gates in the second half, getting it done. Everybody contributing. The Wolverines flying high here in Indianapolis.
Our game summary, Michigan shooting it at 49%. They have been on fire from three-point territory, spreading the well, 21 assists and 14 Arizona turnovers. Yaxel Lendeborg on the big stage. Not sure he expected it to be like this tonight. That step on the foot of Krivas and an ankle issue and a knee issue. He comes back, enters the game in the second half, and what does he do? Makes a pair of three-pointers.
Unbelievable. Incredible.
I'm sure he'll get round-the-clock treatment over the next 48 hours.
UConn has already advanced to the national championship game. Michigan trying to join them there. They've got a 21-point lead with 7:26 to play. Cadeau is defended by Aristode. Mara has been a monster tonight for Michigan. Cadeau gets to the rim, and it's out of bounds.
Cadeau might have looked. Oh yeah, the little reach in there by Del Orso on the arm. Cadeau complaining, thinking it was a foul there. Might have been right.
High screen set by Awaka. And a foul is called on Cadeau trying to defend Bradley.
I think that's 4.
It is.
There's that turnover at the other end was only his 3rd. Think about that. The way he's had the ball, making big plays all game.
He's got 10 assists. He's got 4 steals. He's got 11 points. At the free throw line, Jaden Bradley. Send it over to Tracy.
As you see, Yaxel is going back in. He turned around into the crowd, talked to his friends and family, and just said, I have to, I have to. He wants to be out there playing in this game till the end, guys.
Well, look, obviously we know there's a bigger prize on the line here for Michigan. That's the potential of winning a national championship. Clearly, a lot of dialogue between the training staff and Lendeborg, what he's comfortable with. He obviously, as Tracy reported, indicated to his family, I have to. And Lendeborg is back in there. Sets up Gale. Can't hit the 3. And Lendeborg is just backpedaling.
Keep playing. Del Orso can shoot. That was big.
And it almost went down. Offensive rebound. Awaka. Denied by Mara.
Boy, that was a sandwich.
Yes, it was.
Wow. There's the condiments.
81-62 with 6:28 to play.
He wants the ball on the other side. Yaxel. Nice find.
Feed the post. And Johnson, too easy for Michigan.
He made Del Orso disappear there.
With this small ball lineup of Arizona and the triple bigs, that'll be there.
Michigan, 9th Final Four, won the national championship in 1989. Arizona getting points, but it just feels like too little, too late. Jaden Bradley. It's the first time these two teams have played one another in the NCAA tournament. Mara holds it. Awaka digs in.
Nice cut by McKinney. They missed him.
Lendeborg, they send 2 bodies. Kick it for Gale.
He's a driver. Can make the 3.
Takes it to the rim. Comes up short. Tacked up in the air. Johnson. Little volleyball action off the backboard. Mara comes away with it. And a foul is called. It was like a game of Twister for a moment. Mortal Kombat 2. Their fight, our future. Only in theaters May 8th. And the foul is called on Burries. That is number 4 on Braden Burries. Aristode sits, joined by Del Orso. That is team foul number 6 against Arizona. Here's Mara one-on-one with Awaka. Isolation. Mara gets it to go, plus the foul.
Against a guy that's as strong as most in the country. Chest to chest. Sometimes you got to test your intelligence there with Awaka on you.
Boban liked it.
Well, I'll tell you, what a night for Mara right here. Everything is going his way. And showing off his strength there on that back down.
25 points, 7 rebounds. This is exactly what Dusty May envisioned when Mara came over in the portal from UCLA. And now Lendeborg will sit with 5:19 left.
A lot lot of busy stuff with ice, etc. tonight, right, Grant?
A lot of treatment.
Yeah.
Karchenkov taken off the spot. Pete, just over 5 minutes to go. Pete rises up, misses on the line drive delivery, and it's hauled in by Johnson.
He was so good in that mid-range, Cole Pete.
Arizona came in number 5 in the country in scoring margin this season, plus 17.7. They are on the wrong end of a 22-point game.
Just elevate here.
He does, but missed it. Poke away and a foul. So 1-1 here for Arizona. Johnson,
yeah, going at it.
They're going to separate him. Johnson exchanging some words with Arizona players as the officials get in between, and it was Burries. More than words.
Looks like one of our little meetings in
Yep.
the ring room.
We'll have that as well on Monday, production meeting where you and I disagree with one another and Grant plays peacemaker.
Fortunate to have him, right?
That's why they sit me between you.
Yeah, that is. Now that I think about it, you've sat between us in every production meeting.
But you never go to the neutral corner.
No, I don't.
You're an antagonist.
I want to keep fighting.
A midge.
Waka misses at the free throw line, and Mara has another board. So he is closing in on a double-double. He's got 3 blocks as well. Tremendous all-around game for Adai Mara. And an offensive foul.
Puts that shoulder down. Talk about Burry strength. Kenny. Big, strong shoulders to do the same. Lay the wood on you.
And that's number 4 on Trey McKinney. So Krivas back in for Arizona. This ball's going to roll, and Bradley will touch it. That's where the clock starts. Line it up. Air ball for Burries.
And when things don't go your way, like a game like this, fans seem to forget how good you've had it all year too. I mean, it gets lost in the translation and disappointing to everybody,
Yep.
particularly these kids and this staff.
None of the players on this Arizona roster were alive the last time the Wildcats were in the Final Four. Cheddar's jumper, short. Rebounded by Bradley. So the achievement for Arizona. Oh, wow, put some English on it, Jaden Bradley.
He's made 2 of those, one with the left, one with the right.
And those fouls early really hurt him.
Yes.
I mean, he was such an important piece to this team. Not making excuses, but those 2 quick fouls, he had to sit, just could not get going. And this offense of Arizona couldn't as well.
Last Final Four, 2001 for Arizona, lost to Duke 82-78.
Player of the year, the kid, I mean, just set the tone for this team.
And Mara nearly brought down the basket. Wait a second.
He held the rim and held the, well, maybe they felt for balance, but goodness.
I mean, think about the fact that that ball still somehow went in as the whole basket was moving and the backboard. That's the kind of night it's been for Michigan.
Yes, it is.
Bradley, the turnaround, no. Poked out of there, controlled by Karchenkov. Burries, in and out on a 3. Mara's got his 9th rebound, and a foul was called. Cheddar.
And Krivas.
So Mara grabs onto the rim, as you mentioned, Bill, for balance purposes, and it's like going to a carnival. Cadeau still fakes it in. You get the prize, stuffed animal. And back here in Indianapolis, our game reset. Michigan up big on Arizona. They have controlled it from the start. They did not trail tonight. Obviously, the Lendeborg injury was of major concern. They're going to work on him over the next 48 hours or 36 hours leading up to it. Ankle and knee, but this has been utter domination by the Wolverines.
Well, what it tells you is they are a solid team. I mean, everybody has a contribution to make, some more than others. He's a fit-in guy.
He is, and I like what Cadeau said. They feel like they have 9 starters. Connected, Everybody has played well on both ends of the floor for Michigan tonight.
This is an Arizona team that was as hot as anybody in the country. They were on a rampage in the West region. They trailed by 7 at halftime against Purdue in the Elite Eight, and then just turned that game on its side, winning 79-64. Shot clock is down to 3. Gale is fouled with 2:34 left. Coming up next, Ernie Johnson, Clark Kellogg, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, Bruce Pearl. They've got all the highlights and analysis on Inside March Madness, presented by Lilly, only on TBS. Arizona came in locking people down defensively. They were holding teams to 39% from the field, good for 8th in the country.
68 points too, pretty low number.
Michigan is shooting it at 48%. They're 44% from 3. And I'm not going to say the number that they are from the free throw line until after Gale releases it. They're 12 of 12.
Way to go out on the limb.
Yeah, yep. Just a game of timing.
Oh.
90-68. McKinney sits. 5th game with 90-plus points, the most all-time in a single NCAA tournament. It's a new record, and it's held by Michigan.
Working on their zone here.
Nice lay-in, Krivas, and a chance for 3. 2:24 on the clock. Motiejus Krivas missed all of last season with a foot injury. And what a difference he's made this season in his junior year. Exceptional rebounder and anchor defensively.
Deep post-up kid. Offensive rebound, slips. Really a great addition and healthy.
Just an old school big man. And converts. Right now it's all window dressing. 11 points for Krivas. Final 2:20. Flip it ahead. Mara walks the tightrope.
He caught it in the first row.
Yep. Cadeau. The handles. The drive. And it's rejected by Krivas. Karchenkov. The spin. And the tip in goes. Koa Pete working in the paint.
Karchenkov is relentless on both ends of the floor.
And he bangs you and hits you as he's driving to the rim.
Inflicts punishment.
Final minute 40. Cadeau falls down. Karchenkov comes away with it. Arizona's running. Lob it up. But Krivas couldn't crank it down. Arizona's going to finish up the season at 36-3. Those back-to-back losses to Kansas and Texas Tech, those were the only blemishes. But Michigan has made mincemeat out of Arizona tonight. Cadeau in a crowd and taken away by Burries. Pull up 3. It is rebounded by Cheddar. Under a minute to go. And a timeout taken with 51.3, except Dusty May says, hey, I just want to make substitutions. So we're going to see Michigan empty the bench with Goodman and Cordell coming in. And yes, the coach's son, Charlie May.
Well, he wants a seat at the table. Dusty better put him in.
Howard Isley Jr. also checking in. And we saw a great highlight from Charlie May. This was in the blowout win over Tennessee. Drilled that corner 3.
Well, the Mays like April, it looks like.
And Arizona does the same here. Empties the bench with Francois, Cook, Nelson, and Arnold all checking in, along with Jotmo.
Nice pass.
Still running a set. And a foul is called, so Burnett's going to go to the free throw line with 39.2.
The guys know their jobs with this Michigan team. You know, Burnett's not going to put the ball on the deck, spin, and do all those. He's going to relocate, use screens, get down early.
It's a perfect compliment to Cadeau and the bigs of this team.
Now, Mari Burnett played at Alabama, played at Texas Tech. And the right spot for him turned out to be Michigan. .39.2 left. And Burnett, his family on hand. Nine-second difference. Winding down. Arnold tried to bang it off the window. The follow doesn't go. Tracked down by Goodman. 15 seconds on the clock. And a foul is called.
Refs didn't want to call that one.
They didn't.
They want to put the whistle in their pocket and get out of Dodge.
Oscar Goodman from New Zealand. The freshman will head to the free throw line, and this is going to be the end of the road for the Arizona Wildcats.
And it's been impressive, Rav. No team has been more consistently dominant this season from the start until now than Michigan. And they started this way and just cruised through the Big Ten. A couple of hiccups here and there, but just as you think about UConn a few years ago, as they kind of just went through the tournament and dominated everyone.
Pretty similar.
Very similar.
And the final seconds.
Oh, Howard Isley Jr.'s out there. You all know his dad. Ooh, oh.
And a collision there. And that will do it. It's a Michigan masterpiece. The Wolverines advance to the national championship game with a lopsided win over Arizona. It is Michigan and UConn playing for the national title on Monday night. Balanced scoring. The calling card for Michigan. They just took it to Arizona from the opening tip.
And there was so much hype and so much build up to this game, and it was like Michigan took that personal.
Yep.
In the way they dominated.
Are you doubting me?
And a moment of celebration. The job is not done, though. Arizona, this is where the dance ends.
Masterful what they've been able to do. Staff, team.
Program record 36 wins for Michigan. And now the final two pieces of the puzzle are all set. UConn and Michigan for the right to hoist the trophy. That'll be Monday night for the national championship. Send it over to Tracy Wilson.
Well, thanks a lot, Ian. I can tell you, I know everyone wants to know, first off, Yaxel, congratulations, but how is that knee? How is the ankle?
I mean, it's a weird feeling to have the pain that I'm having right now. I never experienced it before. So coach said at worst it's like an MCL sprain. And then obviously I rolled my ankle, so I mean just that. But I'm going to push through. There's no way I'm missing game on Monday night, no matter what goes on. So I'm going to play unless I can't walk at all. So.
That's great to hear. I know the fans feel good about that. And for you, you said after the Elite Eight, you guys might be the best Michigan team ever. But in order to do that, you need to win one more. What's it going to take against UConn?
It's going to take a full 40 minutes of fighting and bringing our best effort. You know, we have the squad to do it. We all love each other, and that plays a big part in games like Monday night. So we're going to do the best we can. And the Fab Five's here, so we're going to do the best to honor those guys, too.
Love that. Go rest up. And Coach, let me talk to you because this was dubbed a heavyweight fight, but you knocked them out early on. How were you able to do that right off the bat?
I want to give a shout out to our glue guys. They really held it in the road. And in the first half, when we were battling foul trouble and some injuries, we were able to get some stops. We got out in transition, and we were able to have a little separation.
When you talk about this team, you always talk about how unselfish they are. Elliott got things started. Adaimara in the paint was tremendous. What is it about this squad that has gotten you this far, one win away from a national championship?
Obviously, you have to be ultra competitive as a group to be here, but our basketball IQ and team intelligence is why we're still playing.
And then we saw you out here during that UConn game scouting instead of watching it back in the locker room. You said you didn't really know them well. What did you learn watching them? What concerns you about this UConn team Monday night?
They have championship DNA. What they've done over the last 4 years is as impressive as anything we've seen in recent memory. And we've got our hands full Monday, but these guys will be up for the challenge.
Go enjoy this one. We'll see you Monday night, guys.
Dusty May back in his home state and taking his Michigan squad to the national championship game. Final score. It's all Wolverines. 91-73 over Arizona in a highly anticipated national semifinal. For Bill Raftery, Grant Hill, Tracy Wolfson, Gene Steratore, Ian Eagle saying so long for now from Indy. UConn and Michigan Monday night in the national championship. We'll send you to our studio. Inside March Madness presented by Lilly coming up.